That, of course, is Governor Tim Walz speaking about the state's continued response to COVID-19, reassuring Minnesotans that steps being taken are best practices and they are working in the most orderly way possible. But of course, things are changing rapidly.
Tony, we're at the entrance of the North Shore mine in Babbitt, where just a few minutes ago we spoke to an employee who is heading into the mine who said those layoffs will go into effect on Saturday. That's certainly the fear. If you look at the other mines on the Iron Range that have been affected by COVID-19, they saw much larger numbers of layoffs and even complete production shutdowns. Tony, there's a lot of emotions running through town, both from those actually being laid off from HIBTAC and then also from the thought of the ripple effect of the mining industry. The governor also calling on the state of Minnesota and the country, saying now is the time to address systemic racism. All right, Emma, I think it's really important to make sure that we know that this did not happen at the school there, but very close to the school.
Tonight, we're sorting through the differences because what's allowed in national parks is different than what's allowed in state parks, and what may be acceptable in Minnesota is different than in Wisconsin. And Tony, we saw some high-profile names drop out over the weekend, including Minnesota U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar. What role do you think that played in tonight's results?
But you know what? The holiday spirit really warms you up. It truly
sure
does. There's a ton of people here, and we have a lot in store for you tonight, including hearing from volunteers, the Salvation Army, and the mayor of Bentleyville himself. Lincoln Park is just one of many cities across the nation that's participating in National Night Out. And of course, its impact is felt and shared by many. Keeping tradition alive through the sound of music. Tonight we're introducing you to a talented organist on the Iron Range who is taking her classical music online in hopes of sharing some familiar sounds during this unusual time. Bach, Beethoven, Mozart. You name it, Vicki Gornick can play it.
It can be so quiet. And then I can light it up and put all the stops on. And it just cranks, and it's so loud and powerful, and it's fun to play.
Gornick is a known organist on the Iron Range. Her personality as big as the instrument she plays.
I've been a church organist for almost 50 years, and I just couldn't not play them.
With churches closed during Minnesota's stay-at-home order, Gornick had to get creative, sharing traditional music in a non-traditional way.
And when I posted the first one, I got so many beautiful comments how they loved hearing, some of the traditional music.
So Gornick keeps playing and posting.
I was laughing because I'll do a concert here at St. Joe's, and maybe, 60 to 80 people will be here, and then there's 400 views on one of my little contributions.
Using the power of her keyboard to bring peace during an uncertain time.
Brings back all those beautiful memories of Easter's past. This one is going to be a little different, but I think just the power of the music.